step is when we are going to melt our chocolate. Hey guys, welcome back to Kirshner Farmstead. I'm Hunter, and today I'm showing you how you can make York candies. So let's get started. So to make the inside of the York, we are going to take 4 cups of powdered sugar and put them in the bowl of our stand mixer. Now we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of melted butter in. And 1/3 of a cup corn syrup. Make sure you get all of it out of there. I just used the back of the spatula. Make sure you get all of it out of there. Okay, so now the last ingredient that makes a York, peppermint extract. Now you want to add at most half a teaspoon of this because it will ruin your Yorks by adding too much of this. Now that we have all of our stuff put into our mixer, I'm going to bring you up close to see it being mixed. Okay, so this is all the ingredients in the bowl mixer. We are going to lock it and turn it on to 1. And we are going to let it mix. It's gonna smell like powdered sugar now. Okay, so the filling for our Yorks are ready. Looks like this. And now we're going to take a small cookie scoop, and we're going to scoop it onto a pan with parchment paper or aluminum foil, or you can use pan. But we are using aluminum foil for this, so make sure you get the scoops nice and even because we are going to be flattening these out later. Okay guys, so while we are scooping these up, I want everybody to comment their favorite candy in the comments down below. We finished scooping the filling for our Yorks. Now we're going to put them in the fridge for at least 20 minutes and we will be back. Okay guys, so our timer went off and we pulled the Yorks out of the fridge, and now we're going to take the bottom of a measuring cup. You can use a cup or a mason jar. You can really use anything, but we're using this because it's the smoothest thing we could find. Spray very lightly the bottom of your cup or whatever you're using with the pan. And now that you've done that, we are going to take our filling and we are going to squish it to about 1/4 inch thick. So you just want to squish it down. Make sure you add even pressure across the whole thing, and then you can just slide it off. Okay, so now we are going to keep smushing them down. Make sure they're not too thin or too thick. Okay guys, so here's a little tip for rolling or smushing down your mint patties. If you take the filling and roll it in your hands for just a second, just to melt it a little bit, it is a lot easier to smush it down, and it's much more circular when you do it like that. Okay, we're going to get these done and back in the fridge for 20 minutes. Okay guys, so we put our peppermint patties in the fridge for another 20 minutes, and so now we have our dark chocolate melting candy, and we are going to put this in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time. The chocolate melting chips are starting to melt down. We are going to put this in the microwave for another 30 seconds. Okay, so this is the second 30 seconds. We are at the 1 minute mark, and this is what it looks like. We are going to put it in for another 30 seconds and see how it looks then. Okay, so we just put it in for another 30 seconds, and as you can see, I think it's ready because it's nice and melted down. If you have little chunks in there like I do, then you just keep mixing it and the hot chocolate will melt those down. Okay guys, so we pulled our peppermint patties out of the fridge after letting them sit for 20 minutes to harden. Now we are going to dip them into our dark melted chocolate. Okay, we're going to take our peppermint patty and we are going to dip it in the chocolate. We want to make sure we get all sides of the chocolate, or of the peppermint patty. And now we are going to scoop it up, and we are going to tap the fork on the side of the bowl so that we get all the excess chocolate off, so it's nice and smooth. And use the knife to scoop under to get the chocolate, to get it off without messing up the chocolate. Okay, now we're gonna do the rest of them. Okay guys, so the Yorks are done chilling in the fridge, and now we are doing a taste test. So, Colton, here's yours. Mom, here's yours. And I'll go this one. All right.
Okay, so first observation, I just have to say, the chocolate melting chips work a lot better if you don't want to be, if you don't want to have to temper your chocolate, and it's especially great when kids are cooking. The chocolate doesn't just like melt all over your hands. So chocolate melting chips really are better than using regular chocolate if you don't want to temper, okay? So that's just a first observation right here. All right, are we ready to taste them?
Okay, taste in 3, 2.
Break apart, looks just like a York. I think Colt's already enjoying it.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yorks are one of my favorite candies. That's why I was made to do this taste test.
Yeah, I love Yorks.
It's really good. You got, I think it used to be just a tiny bit thinner.
Yeah, maybe.
But they are harder to dip when they're thinner, so.
Yeah, because it'll break apart.
But the taste is really good.
Yeah, it's almost, it's exactly the same.
What would you give it on a 1 to 10?
I would give it a 10. I think it's perfect just to make it thin enough.
Yeah.
If you just make them thin enough and you're careful when you're dipping them, it tastes exactly like a York candy. So that's why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because of the thickness. So get the thickness right, and it'll be perfect. What do you think, Colt?
I think he likes it. Okay guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. And please like and subscribe and comment down below. And make sure that you look out for our new videos. And have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Bye, guys.